lions and tigers and jaguars. But there's so many little guys out there. The Andean mountain cat, the Chinese mountain cat, the flat-headed cat, the Pallas cat, the Pampas cat.
Okay, bud. Big jump.
This is Denali, and he is a Canada lynx. Lynxes range all over our planet. The lynx we're lucky enough to have here in the Bay Area is, this guy's a Canada lynx. There's a lynx in Europe, lynx in Asia. And there's two very, very easy ways to tell if a cat is a lynx. They all have this pathetic excuse for a tail. And this one is kind of magic. The antenna help him hear sounds when he's out hunting. Now in the wild, this guy hunts snowshoe hare. So he can actually hear that rabbit under the snow, and he can hear that rabbit in its burrows. Wild animals as pets, and it's very interesting. A lot of the states, for example, like if you're up in Michigan, you cannot own a Canada lynx because they're indigenous. You can't own a Siberian lynx. We currently have 3 cheetahs, 2 boys, and a female. Cheetahs running are the most graceful thing you've ever seen. Cheetahs on tables are the klutziest thing you've ever seen. I usually see a cheetah try to go upstairs. It is hysterically funny. We have a new boy coming, and I was really hoping he would be here by now. Cheetahs are made to run. When this guy takes off, 3 strides, he is doing 45 miles an hour, and in 4 seconds he's up to 70. Everything about the cheetah is made for speed. Small aerodynamic head, unbelievably flexible spine. When this cat runs, from the time the back toes leave the ground to the front toes touch down, he covers 20 feet per stride. Think of the size of a horse. A horse's average stride is 12 feet. This cat, 20. Half the time, all 4 feet leave the ground. The rest of the time, 1 foot touches down per stride. So he's literally flying. An exercise I always tell the boys and girls at the school, go outside, mark out a line that's 97 feet long. See how long it takes you to run 97 feet. Down to his mouth are what we call a tear mark. And the cheetah comes with built-in sunglasses. So those black lines keep the sun's glare out of his eyes. If you're watching the football playoffs, the black grease the players put under their eyes, cheetah like mound on a low rock, just high enough to scan the horizon, looking for lion, looking for prey. So he'll use those tear marks like a sight on a gun. He'll sight down the lines to bring his prey into focus. He can see movement 2 miles in the distance, so they're pretty amazing. The other major difference between the cheetah and the other cats is the claw. And again, he uses those claws when he's running, kind of like the cleats on the bottom of a football shoe, to give him added traction. He will eat hunting at night, and their cheetah are hunting by stealth instead of speed. So this is definitely an adaptation of the cheetah to be able to survive where there are lions. That's her. He doesn't like the microphone a whole lot. The Panthera, the lion, leopard, the lion, tiger, leopard, and jaguar are roaring cats. The roaring cats cannot purr of the roaring cats. Now, those of you who have met Kosi in the past know that he is what is called a king cheetah. And genetically, the king cheetah is like all other cheetahs except for the coat pattern. Instead of the traditional cheetah spots, the king has, as one little boy said, racing stripes. A made animal like the liger is. It does exist in the wild, just extremely rare. You're supposed to look that way, Coast Man? He says, I am a cat, you know, I do the opposite of what you want me to do.
Don't do tricks.
Sometimes people in Africa are currently killing about 1,000 cheetah a year. So you're looking at an animal that's going extinct, which is pretty sad because this is one amazing animal. So So we do work with groups like the Cheetah Conservation Fund, and people ask why he has his hackles up on his shoulders. That is hair. When the cheetah is born, it has a mane that goes from its neck to the base of its tail. As the cheetah matures, the mane falls out. One little boy said Kosi has a mohawk. Animal and prevent them from being killed. Or exercise our cheetahs.
Well, you know, we don't teach them how to run. We teach them how to come back.
This is her premiere performance. This is Moremi. She's 14 weeks old, and she is a female caracal. Now, she's old enough where she doesn't have that real kitten look. I think, you know, they go from looking like kittens to just like miniature cats. So she's in her miniature caracal look. People want to know if she's going to grow into those ears, and I say no, she's just kind of the flying nun. Caracals range through the deserts and savannas of Africa. Kenya and Tanzania, South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, anywhere where it's extremely hot and dry. And in the Turkish language, caracal means black ears. Now the caracal is also called the desert lynx, but she's not a true lynx because she does not have that short bobbed tail. Called the desert lynx because she does have a great set of ear tufts. Another smallish cat, full grown, she will be between 20 and 25 pounds. Don't let her size deceive you. You are looking at one amazingly strong cat. This cat kills 100-pound antelope. The caracal kills adult ostrich. The caracal is best known, this is her new thing, she really likes the neck thing. The caracal is best known for its ability to catch birds. When I was breeding many years ago, caracals were one of the... You're going to have a hard time with this one, getting a still shot. The only time during the day is when she's sound asleep.
Yeah, she has an on-off. See how she starts licking right now? That's a reflex. And she's purring and licking because she's getting a straight rub. I'm a good servant. Yeah. Oh, we got to clean the table?
The caracal was never hunted for its fur because it's not a spotted or striped cat, and actually its fur is extremely coarse. So it was never hunted to extinction or endangered because of its fur. The ranchers don't like caracals because ranchers